Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Welcome. We're back at our sewing angle. We're continuously trying to make improvements, so um always seeing how this works out. I'm got my stream thing over here and over here as usual. Got Mike here. Welcome, you're early. Hello. Hi Vanessa, how you doing? Oh, there's Booty. Hey. So today we are doing some sewing because I want to show off some fun new items I got. I could have done knitting, I could have done crocheting, but we got we got a Booty. It's very exciting news. I'll actually, as of Saturday, have had Bootsy for a full year. So I'm very excited about that. Because I got him on November 8th. I had basically driven to my parents' place Friday night after work and went to this couple's house who said they had a cat, and the rest is history. Oh, bye, Booty. So, yeah, so very exciting. We're gonna have to do a 1 year photo with him because he's so much bigger. I did get my flipper tools in the mail, so that means we'll probably need the smallest size, which is this one. But that means we should be able to flip these ribbons and get the straps going the right way. Additionally, I went on a bit of an adventure yesterday and got some knitting needles and crochet hooks that I wanted to kind of show off. So, to start, let's start with the crochet hooks. So they came in this little carrying case, which was really nice. But I did have to do like some sorting for them. There is quite the menagerie, but I did have like a little method to the madness of sorting these. So my smallest one is here. It is a 0.9 millimeter. And then there are two, I want to say 0.2 or 2 millimeters. So I'm going from smallest and increasing like this, and then all the way back here. Just because like with how many of some needles and their size, like this is what worked best. So like I have my smallest two and these like really tiny ones, but I still want it to be like in some semblance of like increasing size. So yeah, it goes from 0.2 to 2.5 or 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, should be a 4.5, 5, and then we go all the way over here for a 5.5, then a 6, 6.5, a 7, 8, 9, 10, and then they're not 11s, they're 11.5s, and they're two plastic hooks. But so this was a great find, I think. It will also kind of give me a chance to like try different crochet hook styles. I like the organizer. And it was a great find on Facebook Marketplace, very affordable, and it was not the only thing in this set that I got. So I got these hooks with this organizer, and then you can just roll it up. It also has like this nice top flap so they don't like fall out. I got some bits and bobs. So this looks like a beaded bracelet, some stones, some like stitch markers. What else do we have in here? I haven't like fully gone through this. I believe that these are either sizing rings, or they might be like circular knitting stitch markers. They're just like these thin little rings. I think they're like stitch markers for knitting. But then you've got like the giant pins. It's a 2-inch measuring thing. There's a lot of like the pretty stitch markers that are like kind of just charms. So this is Slip Stitch Studio, a bunch of sheep, kind of like on this bracelet, little charms. They've got another sheep, a bat, yarn to stack, horse, and like these are charms, but I've also seen people use them as stitch markers. It's an owl. Sorry, I'm not like showing them up to the camera. They're just like so many and so tiny. But there's some like pretty things in here. This one I think is just like a charm. Just a charm. There's no clasp to it. There's a bunch of like beads like this. Some buttons. They got some minions. More beads. More beads. These are like handmade machine wash. Oh, these are like hand wash, machine wash tags that you can like sew into clothes. A measuring stick, a little bit of thread. I'm sure they use that for the tags. This is like a necklace. It's an earring. Here's some like stoppers for, I believe these are used for knitting stuff, but I'm not fully sure. I'm not fully up and versed on like all the knitting gadgets out there. So this is like quite a full container. And then in here, we've got like just a bunch of classic eyes, different sizes, the backs, noses, you know, just standard box. They throw in this knitting pattern. And then the creme de la creme. And I did have to get some parts for this because it's not a full set, so I'm waiting on those arriving. But some circular needles. So these are, so we got like just a bunch of random circular needles. So like these are all random here. But then in here are the boy circular needles, interchangeable. But if you might be noticing, what's missing is the actual cord is missing. And I unfortunately didn't notice that because like these were in there, so I thought these were just like one of these two just with it on. But nope, these are their own, like this is its own 2.5. These are, you know, separate, whatever needles these are that they don't say. So like that was unfortunate. They had to so what I ended up doing is I ordered these missing needles and these missing needles, and then I did some looking and I found that like there is a specific brand of that. It's like the needles themselves or like the cord itself is not compatible, but they sell a converter that does make it compatible. So I bought the cords and the compatible pieces. So I got a bunch of circular needles, and then there's this gauger. The more like I think this person did like micro work because like where this, like look how tiny this is. So tiny. But yeah, I was super excited. I basically drove to state lines to pick these up. Like it was kind of insane that, what are you doing? Oh, the person had a cat and a dog, so I think that's what Bootsy's calling. Like, it was kind of insane that I did it, but like they sold them for $45. I gave them 50. Like, that was a steal. Like, I still had to buy some extra parts. I still had to like order some extra parts, but like it was totally worth it. Actually, when I had to even stop for gas, the gas was cheaper than where I lived by like 9 cents, so I was able to fill up on gas way cheaper than normal. It was amazing. I was super excited for this trip. Like, it was deal after deal, just steals. It's great. So I will be continuing on my main apron. So that is the Scrap Project apron. But I did want to use the tube flipper today. Yeah, I was very excited. I was like slightly nervous doing it because like I'm going to meet a stranger. But if I recall, how I'm supposed to do this is I put this tube through. Maybe. Okay, so this tube goes in and down. Goes in a little bit. And then I kind of, this might be easier. It's the other way. There you go. Then I kind of just take this rod and push and shove. But yeah, I saw that listing like same day it was listed, and literally the night before I went down, and so like I got up, went to work extra early so I could leave a little bit early. This tube's maybe I do it this way. Additionally, I watched the new Has-Been Hotel. I'm caught up on what's been released with season 1 so far. Okay. I moved the lamp because I want to find the camera, and Bootsy's like, just like, this is a new spot. I must smell it. It is now different, even though it's been here for quite some time. Okay, it's not going in this way. Let's see if I can get it in this way. Oh, no. Let's... I don't think this one's gonna fit. It's just so much bigger. It's just so much bigger. I don't think it's gonna fit. No. Bootsy, help me. What am I doing wrong? Hey. This is not for your snacking pleasure. What do you mean? Trying to shove it in. It's supposed to like maybe I do it this way. Maybe I kind of like no. It's like partially flip. Okay, hold on. Yes, there we go. There we go. It's doing the thing. I gotta untwist it. I'm doing it. Guys, I'm doing it. I'm accomplishing something in life. this. I don't know if this dowel is long enough. Okay. Also, the reason I'm gonna keep working on my small apron instead of switching to my big apron is my replacement, whatchamacallit, bobbins on the sewing machine aren't in yet, so I got yellow on there, and I'll, like, to reduce the amount of yarn I waste, I'm not gonna, like, remove the current amount of yellow on there. What you doing up there, bud? Trying to be successful. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. Booty! Don't step on the keyboard! Oh my gosh, she's so silly. Yes, Bootsy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. He's like, he's sitting on the laptop, guys. He's sitting on my laptop. Hold on. Let's see if I can. He's so goofy. Okay, how are you guys? He wants to type a message, yeah. He was not successful in typing whatever his message was. Okay, I've hit a flaw. It doesn't want to like flip anymore. Like I've gone all the way through, but like. Maybe I can like. Yeah, Bootsy? Like, I'm already further than I was before, but like, I feel like the dowel's not long enough for like how. Yeah, just saying hello, sniffing the computer, being a menace to society, as cats do. You know, I think those are reasonable things. struggling, guys. I don't know how to use these. Also, like, I have all this to flip. It's only flipped to, like, here. Guys, this... I mean, it's still more than what we got our first try. Without the tools. Maybe. I just looked at, like, the photos printed on the container, and that's what they said. Sewing tube flipper. How to turn a tube of fabric right side out. Okay, like I get that, but like my tube's really long. It showed me how to do it on a short tube that you could like this is not a long enough tube for my rep, you know? Cause like what you said you're supposed to do is like get everything all on your tube and like poke it out one side of your tube. I have to be able to see the other side. Maybe if I like feed it back down. So maybe I gotta like feed it back in. I have like this like lump in here, like got all bunched up. What? Maybe I gotta like reflip it back and undo. Can I? What is it, Bootsy? There's like too much friction. Like she said, like get all it through and then you're supposed to grab from the other end, and that's just like not possible with this like but as scrunched as a slimy go. But they're like clumped in here. Oh no. Or no. Maybe I didn't like cut off enough excess. Okay, I might have to like just troubleshoot this at like a later date. Because I'm getting it to flip like slightly and then it gets like stuck on itself. Maybe a slightly wider dowel can do it. Let's try a slightly wider dowel. The slightly wider dowel is too wide. Maybe this plastic thing that is not meant for this, but I can try. Because where there's a will, there's a way. No, I don't think wider is helping. Alright, I think I'll just have to troubleshoot this later. Do it another day. Not on stream. So I will once again set this aside. And we will grab our phone to look at what our next row of the apron is. Albums, craft. Oh, where did I put it? Where did I put this picture? Ah, there it is. Let me quick add it to the craft album so it's easier to find in the future. Okay. What do we, as a reminder, let's check out what we have done on this. We have our bottom two rows. And then we have two separate rows. So this is the third row. Here's the fourth row. We are getting marginally smaller on these. So like these two rows are smaller than this row. But we'll actually, is that right? Because I undid that and like I resewed the yellow one, so maybe not. Yeah, they're still that's about the same size. Check out Madam's. Yeah, that's a video I watched. It didn't work. Okay, so this side is getting smaller, but I bet if I have it go like this, it can be almost the start of like the armpit. Ooh, but this is supposed to be... Okay, I think I have to add one more to this row, but we'll see when we like lay it out I want to sew my rows. So next row was jelly bean. Okay, in our pile, it's jelly bean square, butterflies, flower garden, blue square, bees. That's it? Okay. Also, I forgot about this, but I was given these after the fact, and I have not seam ripped them. But I do have some more masks. So you can kind of like look at these. There are some that we've seen before. So like this one has the same butterfly as this one, right? But this is a new fabric that we can probably seam rip and use. This one's fun. The back's a nice neutral. I like the blues in this one. It's a bit more of a denim-y feel, but I think this blue on top and then it's denim on back, so I probably just use this blue so it's all the same fabrics. These are nice. More of these I think I could use. There are 3 of these. I don't know if I'll use this pattern 3 times. There's a puppy one. But because I haven't seam ripped these, I think what I'm gonna do with these is I'm going to finish my pattern as is, or like how I've laid out the fabric as is, and then I'll use these to supplement and add in where I need to make sure I get the actual like apron silhouette. And then the back is going to be a bunch of those like other patterns I've shown previously. Okay, so we've got these out. So let's grab my pin cushion without knocking over my water bottle. Pin cushion. And let's check what's getting pinned together. We've got jelly bean getting pinned to green. And these are actually 2 different sizes. Interesting. So we have options here. We could do, thinking doing this way. Hi Bootsy, welcome to your spot. So if I do it this way, and then, what are you doing? I think I get the most length out of this by doing the green here. So I'm gonna pin these 2 together like this. So let's get through. And these ones, I'm more okay with them starting to be shorter because this is like where I'm trying to get like the armpits shaping. But we've been double stitching each of these. Additionally, I have some like larger bolts of fabrics. I think just because of how much of those I'll have, what I'll probably do is I plan to use those to make the straps. So what I'm planning on doing is getting the front panels mostly like straightened out and cut out, and then going in with doing the same thing, and the straps would be made with whatever fabrics I use for the back. I think that's what I'm thinking. So whichever fabrics I decide to like include in the back, whichever ones are like larger, I would use to make the actual straps. Okay, did I like royally goof this immediately? Okay, now we're done. Thought I did. Okay. Is my thread through? No, it's not. Warbell's go over here. By the mic, sorry. Let me turn it a bit. Let me lift this up. Okay. Oh, I forgot my scissors. Hold on, let me grab my scissors. They're behind me, but like still over here. It's too far away in there. Okay. Here, and then let's grab some tiny scissors, seam rippers. There we go. Got my 3 scissor-like objects. I'm falling apart, guys. And I'm scaring my cat. But like, what's new? Because he already thinks I'm a weirdo. Okay. What's new, guys? Here, things just fall apart. Okay, let's actually check the second camera quick. That's not bad. Also, I have this chart, so might be able to use this as well. Let's see if we can turn this back this way. There we go. Oh, sorry, I'm cutting off my own head. Hello, Alana. How are you doing? No, I don't have a cough. I had to grab my scissors. I didn't have them. Oh, no, I don't have a cough. I just have a cat who will probably come over the moment I start up the sewing machine. But also exciting, studying medicine's always good. Trying to diagnose based on cough, especially like sound of cough, I'm imagining this is not like trying to like tell where that cough is coming from. No, I wouldn't say I have a cough. Just make silly noises when I'm talking to myself in almost the void. Okay. Okay, let's get this pedal down. Why is this needle pin not wanting to stay in? Come on, dude. Maybe if I go like small and back in again. Down up more time, maybe. I'll stick in. Okay. Let's try this. Also, on last stream, or at least sewing stream, I think that was last week, my light went out, but honestly, I couldn't care less. I'm not gonna replace my light bulb. Here comes Bootsy. Just gotta check out what we're doing. Now that the sewing machine is running. Is it me, or is the sewing machine going really slow? Alright. Welcome, Bootsy, to the sewing machine. Can I get a C to cut the thread, Bootsy? You can't, like, block it. If you're still here, Alana, this is Bootsy. He is fascinated by machines, which is both very cute and very frustrating. Hey, Peggy! We gotta give him love. Oh, there he goes. He's back to inspect the machine. Hold on, let's switch angles. There we can see Bootsy's inspecting more. Yes, our true star is back. The star power has arrived. Hey, leave the thread alone, Bootsy. Don't eat the thread. The star is eating the material. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The humidity! What you guys can't see right now is he is the spinning. Those are scissors, Bootsy. Don't eat that. He's supervising. He's inspecting the equipment. All right, we've got our next square together. Oh, I forgot how bright these can get. Okay. Pull out the phone to inspect the image. Okay, we are connecting these two. I want, okay, so it's gonna go like this. So the top, we want the butterfly's majority going upward. So we're gonna align. Ah, shoot. Excuse me, sir. That's not for you. If I do this, then it's this. So what I want to do is have this be outward. What's the best way to accomplish this? I think it would just be to do it this way. Additionally, I am aware that I really like this white butterfly. That's kind of one of the reasons I have it like higher up towards the top of the apron. What I might actually end up doing is putting the pocket exactly where this is, because this in theory should be like the chest, top of the chest. Okay, I'm big goofing this. What am I doing? I feel like I still need to invest in those like clamps. Okay, I gotta shift the white. A little bit. There we go. I think that's right now. Try this. Okay, we're gonna start up the machine again, so Bootsy's gonna perk up and probably come over again. I know this camera has things blown out. Let me switch back. Butsu's like standing up right now on top of like the ironing board, just staring menacingly. That's the meme that's been stuck in my head. Okay, not bad. Cute. Okay, what's next? Okay, blue to... Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Hold on. I managed to lose some fabric. Where'd they go? I'm not losing my mind, guys, I swear. There was blue and butterfly fabric here. Oh, it was sitting on it. I don't know how it got behind me. Bootsy, did you put it there? That was very rude of you. Not very demure, not very mindful. Cords. Because yes, I do use a heating blanket or a heating pad. Because I'm cold. Always. Okay. So it's gonna go... I think if I do it this way, then but yeah, watching Hazbin Hotel has been great. Very exciting about what's going on right now. The next plan is to watch some Helluva now that that's on Prime. The reason I wasn't watching Helluva is because during Helluva they were running ads and commercials for Hazbin, and I was like, well, if I don't watch Hazbin first, Helluva is gonna spoil it for me. What are my ear plates? Are either of these useful to me? This one might be. Hold on. This one might be useful. I think I'm gonna hold this out, and I might put this plate on next. Not right now, just because I don't want to try to like weave my bobbin back through the plate, but having it out will remind me that I can. He's back to inspect the sewing machine again. He has to come around. To inspect it. What are you doing? It's a sewing machine, sir. I don't think you use this much. I don't think it has much of a use to you, good sir. It goes back and forth and up and down. Which you as a cat don't necessarily need. Sorry, got some folding and scrunching happening. Up to daisies, up to those. Oh, there he goes. He is off. Okay. Next piece is done. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start assembling it. So these two are gonna fold and attach to this one. I'm gonna use this blue edge. I want to be kind of narrow on the seam, or as narrow as possible. Just because there's not a lot to it. To like keep some of this like greener pattern in. But yeah, I will say listening to the new songs in Hazbin Hotel season 2, they're not my favorite. Like right now I can say like they're funny, but they're not hitting as hard or as like, yes, I love this song as they were in season 1 songs were. So like there's that. But honestly, I'm only gonna complain so much because like it's still good. I think that's about as thin of a seam allowance as I can get. Like listening, getting. Oh, absolutely, you're fine. You're fine to listen. I don't judge you for that here. You should know this by now. You're all good. I will just talk to the void and expect no response. I mean, someone's watching on YouTube and they haven't responded once. No idea who they are. They might not even know that I know they exist, but I see them. I see the analytics. I see there's a person that's been jumping back and forth in and out. As long as it's not my mother, we're good, because my mother shouldn't be watching this. That's weird. Not weird in like, ew, creepy. Weird as in, she shouldn't be seeing how the progress is going in this endeavor. Because that's like cheating, you know? That's not fair. worked out well, I'd say. Let's cut and pull to reveal. Nice, nice. Okay, now we're attaching and the jelly beans go. Welcome back, Bootsy. Welcome. Well, hello. Hello, sir. Sir, are you gonna jump over the computer? You're gonna boop your nose against the computer. Bootsy? A bootsy boo. A bootsy boo. Wait, oh, he went in his box. Bootsy's box. I still see you. No, you can't walk on that cart. That's a box. That is not fragile. That is not sturdy enough to hold your weight. So I have a box in my craft room, and I might have to align this way and then sew this way. Okay, let's. He's such a goofy goober. A goofy goober. Yeah, I'm talking about you, goofy goober. You eat that box. You show that box who's boss. As long as you don't mess with Gable. Talking to Mr. Meow. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Ooh, by God. Hello, how are you doing? We're here sewing today instead of crocheting. I know, shocking. It's not what this channel's founded on. But yes, we are talking to Bootsy. He is on the floor behind the camera right now. I got my little lamp on my neck because my lamp on my sewing machine died like 2 days after getting back from the repair shop, and I was like, you are not going back for that. So you say. Mr. Meow Meow. Okay, let's see if I can switch cameras and then you'd be able to see him. Come here. Yeah, I'm sewing right now. It's got a sewing machine. Right here, we are sewing instead of crocheting today. No, it's shocking turn events. But Christmas is here, is almost here, and so Christmas gifts must be made. Sewing. Ah, that's my leg! What are you doing? Ow. What are you doing, goober? Sewing is when you plant crabs, but then you can sew with an E, and that sewing is when you stab fabric over and over and over again. It's quite enjoyable, I recommend. Out of 10 would recommend. You get to stab fabric with small needle. Look at this. Okay, Bootsy. Hold on, I might leave the camera there for his jump. There we go. Now you can. We'll just make this a Bootsy camera. It's a little bit blown out because my lamp's behind my camera. Oh, he's the main character now? No. He's always been the main character. He's Bootsy. Don't you know this? He's always been the main character. That's why we have 2 camera angles. So you can see me and the sewing, or we can switch to the main character licking his legs. Like, look at that clean boy. He is maintaining a hygiene quota. Like, just look at this man clean. You don't even need to see me sew. You just need to see the man do his clean. Oh, no. He's interested in the sew. Oh, no. He's acting like he's not. So he is grooming himself instead. Lift up, pull out, and then go step. And you guys saw none of it because you are watching the main character. Oh yeah, he absolutely will manspread. Okay, so I will switch cameras quick, just for a little bit. So this is our next row done. I'm gonna trim up my edges a bit, like I have been for my previous rows, just like trimming up here and there as we go along, and then we can like assemble. But like, as you can see, I believe this is the row that's supposed to be right before this one. It is smaller, but like I said, what I kind of really want to do is block out my rows and then be able to cut this into the size of the apron that we need. So we're creating a lot of scraps with this, but that's fine. Let's put these needles away before I forget they're out. I need one of those like wrist pin cushions, or like that aren't like actual pin cushions but are like magnetic, so I can like quickly catch them while I'm like pulling them out, and then I can stab them into the pin cushion. Keep them nice and sharp. Cutting some fabric here. So I can see, I could also change what color my light is. Maybe that will help with the cameras. Or we can switch back to Bootsy. The true people we want to see. What the people want to see is Bootsy, i.e. cats. Or at least what the internet, that's what the internet keeps telling me. People love cats. And weirdly enough, currently people really love AI cats. I don't get it. I can see the like semi-funniness of it, but just not my style. Like, Uncanny Valley is not my sense of humor. I think I especially prefer cats just being cats, you know? Like, I really like the videos where people, like, cats are just doing normal cat things and people, like, commentate over them and, like, give them, like, weird backstories. I think that's hilarious. I think those videos are hilarious. Those are the kind of cat videos I watch. People giving cats backstories. Also, maintenance, like, I have my yearly inspection of my apartment. I think I passed, but maintenance is coming to fix the ceiling fan, which I pointed out, like, I left a note for them saying, like, hey, this is broken. I should update my note and say, like, enjoy more candy, because there's more candy out there. What I should really do is I should put all the candy I don't like from my candy bowl out there right now. I don't know what's branded under. Hold on. It's Glocks. Hold on. So, brand is here. It's like Glock Select. Glocusent. Locusent. I like it. It works. It's USB-C chargeable, and then so I could turn either on. They each have 3 settings, and they're like independent of each other. But then, so this is the warm setting, this is the mixed setting, and then this is the cool setting. So, like, I can just do warm. I think if I just do warm, that's gonna blow out this camera a little bit less, but who knows. It's on Bootsy now, so it doesn't matter as much. It's just more about seeing what I'm doing, like cutting and stuff like that. Especially because what you can't see now is there's actually a light under here, and it burnt out. Like, my first or second sewing stream. Sorry, it burnt out my first or second sewing stream. Ugh. And so it just, you know, I'm not gonna replace it. I could buy one of my own and, like, replace it myself, but, like, I don't feel bothered. I want to save some money. Christmas is coming up. So, like, save money where I can. Also, we're on to our next strip. So the next strip, oh, I went too far. The next strip we're gonna work is polka dots. Also, Vigar, if you don't know, Butterfly is Vanessa from YouTube. So I think you have talked to Vanessa from YouTube. This is her Twitch account. Actually, I think you changed your YouTube to Butterfly as well. But I guess from earlier streams, that's how he would have known you. Okay, so I think I'll again go this way. This has to be this way, because then Brewers is right side up. And then mustard bottles. What's the most? Okay, so it's gotta go this way. And then we got gingham. And then this way. I'll just do it this way. You can barely. You know what? That's fair. I think the only reason I know what I had for dinner today is because. Oh, this is. Oh no! No! Ooh. Okay, y'all. So we have a choice here. So, for these types of like mask pieces, what I've been doing is I've been having them go like this, so they've been attaching like this, right? But as you can see for this brewer one, there's actually a right way to go with it. Unlike the, let me actually turn it the right way. Unlike the Harry Potter one that we had earlier that went in a bunch of different ways, this very clearly has one right way to be right side up. So that means we either make this a bit, I might just make this whole row a bit shorter, but could be a bit wider if I do it this way. But then what to do. And then I can at least align to the top. Honestly, if I make it wider, that's absolutely fine. What I'll do is I'll make it wider but narrower. I think we're gonna be fine on like length. Like it's an apron. Like it doesn't need to be to her ankles. She's a short woman as is. Like, also, how am I doing on thread? I should be fine for now. But let's kind of do a combination line up. Yes, South Park for sure. South Park's hilarious. I still kind of want to 100% South Park Stick of Truth. I have it. I've played through the whole game once. I missed like 2 Chim Pokemon. I was super mad when I realized, because I didn't know I missed them till like the end of the game. I thought I was so on top of like seeing them. I think I like missed them like barely at the edge of like the screen. Like I just didn't get close enough to the edge of the screen to be able to see it. Because I think I missed one in like the alien spaceship, and then it might have just been that one, honestly. Let's see if I can pull up my Steam and see. But South Park, phenomenal show. It's hilarious. It's still going. No one can stop it, not even South Park's creators. It just will continue to be ever existing. But I have not played South Park: The Fractured Butthole. I only got South Park: Stick of Truth. I actually never really got into like the later games. It was just that first one. I don't know why, but like that one, I think this was like before like YouTube was like super strictly monetized, and I was able to like watch like PewDiePie's and them play it. And then I was like, I want to play this. Yeah, that's my understanding. But like, I get that, but like, I didn't really need a sequel. You know, I feel like South Park Stick of Truth can like stand on its own. It's got enough story. You know. You got Princess Kenny. Oh my god! Look at Kenny! Because, like, Princess Kenny had a great plot in the game. But, like, you had, the Scientologist, like, plot. Oh, jeez. I got, like, way off of that. Oh well. But they were great, great games. Very funny. Where'd you go? Oh, you went on my other screen. No. So, if you don't know, Vanguard, I'm currently on my laptop, and I actually have my laptop streaming what's on my main monitor or main computer. But I have a dual monitor set up over there, and only a single. I can only like stream a single monitor at a time. Okay, if I go to my achievements, and I go to the Chimp Pokemon. I haven't played this game since 2018. Holy Jeebus. I did collect all of them? Oh? No idea. No idea I did. I for sure thought this whole time I did not have all the Gym Pokemon. Wow. I'm so proud of myself. I'm just that amazing. Oh, there goes. I have emptied this bottom in. Well, so I guess until I get the whole tube flipper thing figured out, I might as well continue with this one. So let me actually quick refill the bobbin. Excuse me, sir. Get back in there, and then we're gonna flip this, and then I'm gonna wrap this 1, 2, 3. Then no, what'd I do? On. Let me just. Oh, I almost made a mistake. I can replace this too while I'm in this predicament. Out. I gotta be so careful with these. I only have 2 left. Okay. Close this, and then we're gonna put on our new plate because I can now. Let's go behind Sorry about that, guys. Bootsy's sitting on my computer. I'm gonna close this. Okay, what is next in this pattern? Okay, it is mustard to gingham. Okay, additionally, y'all, this is gonna be the first time we're sewing the opposite way. Oh, Bitsy, we love you here. Don't worry. You can do no wrong. Is that string or is that your own? No, that's just thread. So hopefully this should help with sewing on this side of the machine. Should help with some of the issues I was running into, because now my measurements a big stretch. Witty, look here. He's so cute. He is laid back down. Yes, yes, welcome, Winifreya. Yes, that is Bootsy. He is my cat. He is fascinated by my sewing machine, but he also has no semblance of where the camera is. He is the true star of this show. I'm just a disembodied voice that sometimes talks in his stead, you know, as all cat owners should be. Oh, what happened? I have 2 threads. Oh no. It just filled you. I am making an apron right now. It's like a patchwork. Maybe. It was fine until I filled the bobbin. It's like this patchwork. Hold on, while I focus on getting this out. It's like this patchwork made from old COVID masks. I'm using like old COVID masks as my fabric. So like we've got both weird. Oh, something's caught. Dang it. Okay, can I? Trap this up here? got this out. Got a loop here somehow. Honestly, I don't know where this is supposed to go, so I might have to I'm just gonna... I'll save that thread, but I'm just gonna spool this bobbin, because I don't know. I don't remember what direction the thread's supposed to go, so... We get to do the whole thing again. I don't think... I might not be able to use this cap, which would suck, but it's got like a super thin pinhole, so it might not entirely work. Oh yeah, it's an old sewing machine, and I literally just got it back from the shop, and like the first or second stream, the lamp underneath went out. I was like, I'm not gonna be bothered with this. Also, Bootsy's coming back. He was so fascinated by this already. Hey. Let's just leave it with this for now. Not do as much. Cut here. Those are scissors, bug. He loves the sewing machine. He loves my printer too. I think it's things that move. He is. What is going on? It's like cutting the thread, which is not what I want it to be doing. Like, this isn't how this should be. If I... Let's thread, dude. Hold on, let's see if I can... This dude's weird enough that he eats earwax and his own whiskers, so... Hold on. I just don't think. I think it's this head, honestly. Because this has never happened before when I was doing this. I think. Unfortunately, I think it's this head. So, okay, so this is the issue that I'm on the wrong camera. This is the issue we're having. So, this is the head I was trying to use, but this pinhole plate, or this pinhole is too small. I think it's cutting the thread. Whereas normally, what are you doing? Thank you. Normally, I'm using this plate, which has like a wider mouth opening, but the reason that guys, the tape was covering it. Guys, the tape was covering it. It was there the whole time. The tape was covering it. I'm so mad at myself. I didn't think of that. Because how much do you want to bet the tape was there? Not as a measuring guide, but when for like whoever was selling the sewing machine to like help keep the pieces in place. Ah! Oh, I moved my garbage can. That's right. I'm so annoyed that I didn't think of just removing it. Whatever. It's gone now. It's done now. Let's wind this bobbin again. Maybe. Maybe we just will never successfully wind this bobbin. You know? Maybe it's always just doomed to fail. Maybe it's a sign for us to be done, but I don't want to be done. We haven't had any actual technical issues. Also, the game has been very exciting. Okay, put the plate back in. Go back of the foot. Wind it. Then I'm gonna make sure it's sewn, twisted closed tightly, but not too tightly. Gonna put the foot down. Gonna hold this out of the way. No, it's catching on something, and I don't know what. Yeah, Bootsy, you gotta come check this out for me. Investigate what's going wrong. Okay, let's get rid of this excess thread. Okay. out, spin it around. Everything. I'm gonna set my tension back to 4. I think I lowered my tension for a bit. Put the presser down. I'm gonna turn off and back on the winder part. We're gonna go slow. Okay. We are catching on something. Question is, okay, we're winding a bobbin right now. I'm calling this a win. Also, Bootsy's sitting behind me now. Let's just call it like that. Pull it up. Pull it out. Ooh, that was smooth. Let's trim it. And let's see. Can I help you, sir? Let's see if we can finally sew these two pieces together. Yeah! Hold on. There we go. What are you doing? Baby, why don't you just stay right here? Gonna press your foot down, hold our threads. I'm hearing a sound I don't love. Yeah. Where'd the seam ripper go? Okay. See if we can repin this and try again. But I think if it fails again, I think let's just call it for sewing for the night. Maybe do some crochet. You know, because I don't really want to stop being crafty tonight, but also I know I started stream late, and so we won't go as long. because I do want to go to bed at the same time because I got a longer day tomorrow. So let's get an eyeball on that. Okay. Okay, this is sounding, it's feeling better. Okay, okay. I like it. I like it. It's not scrunching on me. Okay, okay. We're good. We're good. I just had to threaten to stop sewing, apparently. And the machine won't. It's fine working again. Woo! Okay, we're back in action, guys. We're back in action. Woo! Okay, and what order was this next one being sewn in? Also, I updated my phone background to another new picture of Bootsy. He's still in the basket. This to this. Okay. Okay, so we're already doing it narrowly. Covered in yellow thread. Okay. Now I don't remember what I did. Oof. It's gonna be behind me. I'm probably sitting on it. Bootsy probably carried it behind me with him earlier. Or it's on the floor. Also, I should probably like pick this up because he knocked it down. Okay. Oh, it's on the side here. Okay. So these were going long, and we're even at the top, so could just do it this way, and then why not? That's in what comics? I speak young, Bootsy. Bootsy's behind camera yawning. He's my cameraman. He knocks him over, doesn't pick him up, plays with them, sticks his face really close into them. Also, yes, I know this would have been easier had I ironed these first, but we just go with the flow here. We're not about that like strict rules of sewing life. Also, where is... I don't remember where my knitting project is, but I want to see if I can... Oh wait, I can't do that right now anyway. But I still kind of want to see if I can switch it over to the non-plastic needles, because that might be nicer to work with. Probably won't do that tonight, but we'll see. stupid. Cool. Grabbing apparently my big scissors and we're gonna do it all over again. Just gonna sit there slightly intrigued. Whoops a daisy. Whoops a daisy. Whoops a daisy, and then we're gonna figure out where. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Alright. Lastly, we're gonna connect. Brewer. Ketchup. So why not? Ugh. Also, if you're curious about the music we're listening to, it's Lo-Fi. It's the Game Theory YouTube channel's music-y kind of YouTube channel, but this is just like the music that's like, it's like lo-fi with like some lore in it. Lo-fi. Punny, right? I don't know. I find the music fun. I had like chill stream music before, which was just different lo-fi or lo-fi music. But I don't know why, like, I can listen to this more without it feeling repetitive than that was, even though like this is arguably just as repetitive. I don't know why. I think it was because there were like words on those and like it was just throwing me off. But I might see about switching back. No, mixing it up again. But for now, it's some lo-fi. Because I've got a channel looking for some lore. Oh, what do I got? Hook on a different needle. Just grabbing like the nearest scissors to me at this point. Okay, one more, and then kind of lay out where we are so far, and then we might be able to sew our last row together, and then like really start to see how this whole piece is gonna be coming together. This is this row. just trim off a little bit of excess fabric. I don't know what I did, but like I scraped up my knuckle this morning and got in my car and it was like bleeding. It was not like profusely bleeding, but it was like just a small scrape of blood. Like it's right on my knuckle, which is weirdly, it just like weirdly like has like, it just hurts, you know? It just hurts. But yeah, I'm doing this to kind of trim off the excess. From, in my mind at least, this will hopefully help with like assembly, preventing some like excess folding and bubbling. I should probably press these afterwards too, but no. We're not that kind of channel. We barely even block our crochet projects. And we are a crochet channel. Officially speaking. We're mixed media. We just have crochet in our name. Okay, trimmed up. Feel like I missed something, but who knows? I don't see anything. Then I do the same thing when I like assemble the rows together. Also, my brother said he was gonna start watching my YouTube channel. So sweet. He's working today, so not today. But yeah, so that goes into our done pile, and then we'll start assembling our last row. Because we already did the top row. Oh no, I've been disconnected, I think. Maybe? Have I? I don't think so. I'm still seeing live updates on my computer. Okay. Do you know what I should get? Candy. But I kind of also on grabbing a bag of candy. I gotta open it for us. And I kind of have a plan. Well, so, yes, I want to get rid of the candies I don't like in this, which is going to be the cherry and the orange. Those are just flavors I don't like in food, but because the maintenance guys were curious about my mystery candy today, I kind of want to throw in like 2 sours and like 2 regulars with switch now. Then I'm gonna like throw the rest in here, and then as I see them, pull out the orange and reds. You know, it is kind of like hard because like the originals are also orange. But the orange ones should kind of stick out. There's red. Red. There was like, what, 2 oranges in here and 3 reds? That's a wild ratio. Yeah, if the maintenance guys don't eat the Krabby Patties, because they tried the macaroni that I had out today. They had tried one of the macaroni, so I bet I could get them to try one of the Krabby Patties. Also, yeah. Okay, let's look at our pattern for this next row. I can't put in my pin apparently. There we go. Okay, it's unicorn green, bees, flower. Okay, so it's gonna be unicorn. This is gonna be our right side up way. Green. Ooh, this is small either way. So it's either gonna be narrow and wide. Shucks. So it's not even like tall. So, like, as tall as the green gets, unfolded, it's only to like, we see how much excess unicorn there is here. We can't really make it taller. I think we just have to do it this way. I'm gonna pin it up there. Pin this quick across the top so that I can pin down the side. Oh yeah, I pulled Krabby Patties out to eat. It's just staring at me menacingly. So good. It's a 10 out of 10 from me. Nom nom nom. Okay. Pin these in. Gonna have to go like over here. Hopefully I remembered. Oh. Jeez, Anna. Hopefully I remember to take them to the candy bowl. Okay. Oh, I think it's. I think I'm just catching like my monitor falling, like turning off. It like randomly does that, but I think that's what I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye. I've looked online. I've tried to like fix it. Just nothing. It's not working. Don't know why. You know, say. stop. One more time. For this row. Oh, Boosters might come check this out. Here he is. Here he comes. I see it now. Almost like the cat has a sense for the machine. I was like, the machine's running. I must go help and check. Yeah, that's catched. And then we're gonna remember what order this is. I think it's gonna be flowers, but might be flowers B. Oh, it's B flowers. B flowers. B flowers. So weird. So weird, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. I think I'm just gonna do like the same method. Pin to pin the actual top of these together. Shift this over. Sorry. Stab myself. Still curious who's watching on YouTube, but I'll let them be. Okay, and then we'll pin these. I keep losing it. Like, it's right in front of my eyes. Why don't I see it? Why don't I see it? Like, stabbing my cuticles. I'm not even like stabbing like the pad of my fingers. I'm stabbing the back of my fingers like my cuticles. Which is arguably worse. I don't know, but it hurts. Okay. Gonna take out at least one of these. think I got a Bootsy behind me. I think I got a Bootsy in front of me now. Yeah, it was not comfy. Honestly, it kind of hurt. Nope. Fuck. He got a hold of one. Got a hold of a pin. Now I'm gonna find it on the floor. Oh, I found it. Beat him to it. Ah! Now he's mad at me that I took the pin away from him. Yeah. He likes to chew on metal. Like a weirdo. Like a freak. But I don't let him. At least for the pins. Ah. Okay. Oh, he'd been leaving them alone. He's being so good, like leaving him alone. I'm so proud of him. And then he goes and does that. Okay. Time to attach and pin the last little bit. And it's gonna be the green to the bees. That's my toe bug. Okay, time to do that second row. Then we're gonna trim everything and kind of lay things out. I might move to the floor over there for that though. To kind of show y'all how things are working up. I also kind of wanna get a feel of current size. Alright. Top piece. Yeah, I got a lot like excess fabric. That's for sure. That's for sure. Don't ask what the accent is. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna trim this excess. I'm gonna like kind of disappear for a second. Lay these out on the floor behind the sewing machine. And kind of like try to get a vibe of how things are feeling. Before I start actually assembling things. Alright. Here we Does this go where I want it? I think so, yes. Okay. What do I see you? Oh, I need the phone to lay out. Okay. This is gonna be the top. And then here's the row we just did. Here's the row we just did. Like this. And then this row. Go like this. This row. It's gonna go like this. Next we got this row. Go like this. Next. row. It's gonna go like this. And lastly, we got these two rows. They're gonna go like this. Okay. That's my hand, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's right. What are you doing? Yeah. Okay, let me actual apron. Where'd the go? Oh, here it is. Boop. 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 Okay. Here's the actual apron that I'm kind of judging everything off of. Okay. So I'm already taller by like a row. And I'm already wider. Like, I'm short in some areas, but let's like shift this over. Actually long enough. Ow! Hey! Hey, what are you doing? You're getting kicked out, dude. Dude, it's not kill. Not kill. That was very rude of him. Okay. I might not actually need. I think what I'll do is, because my one concern here is like this row, I'll unfold it. That should be fine, actually. And then here, I don't know why this keeps like folding in on itself. Like the only row I'm thinking I want to like see a little more, and I should have just done this bead the other way around. Like what I can do here, make a grill mask, like catch a bun, so you can kind of do it this way. Probably lean this way a bit more. This one I'll try to go pretty straight. Then try to get the grill master in a bit more. About as even as I can this one. But honestly, I think what I could do is I could probably seam rip this one off. I think I'm gonna attach everything. I'll probably go this way on this one. Just because the unicorn doesn't entirely fit. I'm not gonna attach this one yet. Oh, I lost internet, didn't I? I lost internet. No. Yup. Yup, that's what I'm seeing. No. Okay. I'll attach these two, pin these two, pin these two. And then pin this on somehow. Okay. Got game plan. Okay. There we go. I confused stream again. And then I can switch back. Ooh. Bootsy got booted from the room, if you weren't here. He's getting cranky, he's tired. His nap got interrupted today by maintenance. I don't know how much more actual sewing I'm gonna do. I might just do some pin prep for next stream. Just gotta go this way. Okay. Pinning from the bottom up. Bootsy's mad he's been kicked out, but Mama, don't play with that. I do plan to like continuously work on this project on stream, so you should be there to see it pretty much all the way through. The only outside thing I'm currently planning is working on the flipper to flip that tube flipper, because that's being such a pain in the butt. So I'll probably work on that off stream, see if I can get it figured out, and then come back with it. Okay. Yeah, I'll go this way. So this is pinned together. Then weirdly, this is actually the lowest point, so I'm gonna pin straight on this, and then everything else should fall into line. It's easier when I was doing just square sections to square sections, because even though they weren't all squares, there was at least one section that was the one section in the wrong side that I could always call my straight line, because it was the lowest point. And so I could put the straight edge to the lowest point, and I can't with these as much. I think I found one in the middle, but like that's still weird. But I think I'm getting this worked out. we go. Okay, these two are sewn together. And with that, I think I'm going to call stream. I think with that, I'm gonna go start looking for a raid. I'm quite tired, honestly. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. I got back late yesterday. So I think with this, we'll just kind of scroll through. Ooh, okay. This is a surprise Thursday stream with a cat, so I think we're gonna go here. Just do a little double check. Yeah. Start raid. So I want to say thank y'all for sticking around for the day. Chat next week. I hope you have a good weekend. Bye. Alright, and for the YouTube folks, enjoy the rest of your night. Bye.